have to lug all of this to the loading dock, which is on the opposite side of the convention center from where our hotel is. Okay, we finally got here. It is 8:12. We have until 10 o'clock to set up the booth. So let's do this. All right, friends, there it is. The whole booth. We did it. They actually ended up opening up the hall 30 minutes later. So we had an extra 30 minutes to set up, which we really needed. So we were able to put everything up, all of the self-serve, the CONPANION looks amazing. I've got all the bat bags, pink and purple. Coffin bags, got my Bat Cat plush, all the self-serve, lanyards, charms, sticker sheets, stickers, blasters, ID wallets. I need to put a sign over here by the ID wallets. Clicker, charms. You know what? I don't have a sign here that says that the clickers are 20. I only have the signs here that say that the holo charms are 15. So I might have to put a sign, like maybe I'll write something here and write like specialty charms 20 or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I've got meme button blind bags and Witchy Kitty blind bags here with the new display of all the new buttons that I drew for the meme buttons. I'm part of 5 stamp rallies. I'm part of a Lord of the Rings stamp rally, a spooky horror, a Chikawa Pop Mart, and a Saja Boys K-Pop Demon Hunters rally. And then I've got some new ribbons as well. This is old, this is from last year. This is also from last year. And so is the Overwatch ribbon, but I've got these 2 new ones here. I've got Daft Punk. So if you buy Daft Punk merch, you can choose which one you want. If you buy 2 pieces of Daft Punk merch, then you can have both. I bought these white baskets and tried to dye them pink, and I kind of failed spectacularly. They're kind of gross and splotchy, but they're cute and they're available for anybody that wants to pick up a basket and fill it with self-serve merch. This is the back of the booth. My friend Marty has his luggage stored behind us because he flew in to try to grab an unclaimed table, and lucky for him there are 2 unclaimed booths right across from us, so we'll see if he can grab one of those. But anyway, this is filled with Bat Cat plush and Squeaker bat bags, the Bat fanny packs. I've got beanies here. We've got more plush and bat bags with some tote bags underneath. And then my apparel is over there. And then I've got ribbons, lanyard restock, sticker restock. I've got my enamel pins here, goodie bags. And then this is just restock for like charms and plasters and whatnot, and then more enamel pins. Good morning, guys. I am already losing my voice, so if I squeak during this, I apologize. Yesterday, Thursday, was better than I thought, but not as good as I wanted. It was better than last year Thursday. Last year Thursday, I made like half as much as I made yesterday. So I guess that's an improvement, but I'm so used to 4-day shows being like really, really bad that I didn't really know what my expectations were going into this show, especially since I'm trying like a new display and my self-serve charms. I think the self-serve charms did help a little bit with charm sales, if not marginally. I think it looks really nice, but it's hard to maintain, because if you're not like actively restocking it, then you could be sold out, and you could like sell out and not even realize unless you're actively looking at the stock sheet and like paying attention. We only have like 3 to 5 of each charm up on the display at any given time. because that's how much will fit on the pegs. But I think it helped enough to make a little bit of a difference. But anyway, yesterday I only sold 2 prints. I sold an Arcadia Vessel print and a Magical Girl Allen. For buttons, I only sold 20 buttons. I sold 25 charms, so that's cool. 25 for a Thursday of a 4-day show isn't bad. I sold 4 enamel pins first thing in the morning, and then no more pins throughout the rest of the day. I sold 4 pins to one guy. I only sold 2 lanyards. I sold a she-they lanyard and a bats lanyard. I sold 4 sticker sheets, 26 single stickers, and then for miscellaneous, I sold 3 mystery button bags, or I need to rename them because they're blind bags. They're not mystery bags. They're blind bags. I have to rename them on my stock sheet and in the Square Terminal too. I sold 4 beanies. I sold 2 pee-pee poo-poo beanies. And then I sold 4 coffin bags, which is nice. I sold 3 matte black and 1 pink. I sold 1 black bat wallet. I sold 2 bat bags. I sold a black one and a purple one. This is the first con that I brought them to, so I'm really hoping that I can offload a bunch. But yeah, I sold 2 yesterday, so that's cool. For apparel, I only sold 2 shirts. I sold 2 Ghibli shirts. I gave out a couple of ribbons yesterday. I have almost the same ribbons as I did last year. I've got this Cool Bean ribbon that you get for making a $10 purchase. And then when you spend $30, you also get this one. Spooky bitch. And then when you buy any piece of Overwatch merch from me, you get this. It's not a dead game. And then when you buy Daft Punk merch from me, you can pick one of these. So you can pick a gold one or a silver one. If you buy 2 pieces of Daft Punk merch, you can get both. Gave out a few ribbons yesterday. And by a few, I mean like, you know, like a couple dozen of the Cool Bean ribbons and like 1 or 2 Overwatch ribbons because we didn't really get a lot of Overwatch sales yesterday, and then a couple Daft Punk ribbons. As far as the stamp rallies go, the horror stamp rally that I'm in is the most popular by far. And the Pop Mart rally, which is the one that I'm hosting, I wasn't able to give out many cards yesterday. There wasn't really a lot of interest, which really worries me because I have 50 prizes. We only gave out 1 prize pack yesterday. So what I think I'm gonna start doing is showing people the prize pack, showing them like, if I hear them comment on like my Skull Panda sticker sheet, or if I hear them comment on like the stamp rallies or whatever, then I think I wanna show them like, hey, by the way, or like in my companion, I have, oh, did I give out 2 cards? 2 prizes? Oh, I gave out 2 prize packs for the Pop Mart stamp rally. That's cool. I thought I only gave out 1. So for the companion, I have my Melody and Kuromi Skull Pandas displayed in this bottom compartment here, just to show that you can display your trinkets in this bag. And I think what I'm gonna start doing is anytime someone comments on them, then I'm gonna say like, do you like Skull Pandas? Do you shop at Pop Mart? I'm hosting a Pop Mart stamp rally, so I'm gonna try that. Let's see, what time is it? We open at 10 today. It's 9:07. So Jess and I are going to walk around for a couple minutes. Even though it's still really early and not a lot of people are gonna be here, we're just gonna peruse while we can together because we don't really get the chance that often. Oh, something really cool that happened yesterday is, so I need to procure a booklet. So ALA has these booklets, like these programs that they give to everyone. And it's got like programming, like the guide, schedules, panel schedules and stuff like that. It's got local ads in it, and it's got like the vendor map and the vendor list and everything. Well, I paid for a full page ad for the companion, and a couple people yesterday, when they found my booth, they saw the backpack and they were like, oh, that's the companion. I saw that in the book. So that's really cool that people actually like saw the ad and like retained that information. So I'm really hoping that I got a couple of followers from that. It was $600 for the ad. So I'm really hoping that I get enough followers to equate that in pledges. I don't know if it'll work, but I thought, like, I don't know, it's a big enough con, and 600 bucks isn't really that much money for like a full page ad. So I thought I'd just give it a try. But yesterday at noon, I had 1,020 followers on my campaign. And today, as of now, I've got 1,025. So I got 5 followers in not 24 hours, but almost. I'm not very good at math. Anyway, oh my God, it's launching in 13 days. I'm so nervous. So yeah, Jess and I are gonna walk around and just see what there is to see. And hopefully today does better than yesterday. If today goes, okay, if the whole weekend goes as well as it did yesterday, if I make the same today, Saturday and Sunday as I made on Thursday, then it'll beat last year by like $1,000. I'm hoping that's the case. I could really use a win here. I could really use a start the year off with a bang sort of con, you know what I mean? Anyway, I will catch you guys later.
Can you film while I'm eating it?
For paper.
Oh, so they got rid of it. Because I remember that
Good morning, guys. My voice is gone. It's just about gone. So oh my God. Apologies in advance. I don't know what to do, you guys. Maybe I didn't drink enough water. Maybe I was yelling too much, but I don't know how this happened so fast. Normally, I don't lose my voice till like Sunday. I don't know. This is crazy. Anyway, yesterday was about $300 or $400 better than Thursday. It wasn't like amazing, but compared to last year, it was definitely better. So I think as long as I do about the same today and about the same on Sunday, then it will definitely beat last year, which I will be happy with. And it'll be a solid start to the year. It'll be a solid like mid show, which is good. I like starting the year mid. I was really afraid that this show would be a total bust like AWA was, because AWA was also a 4-day show. But no, it's okay. We're on track to beat AWA pretty quickly. All my expenses are made, thank God. My expenses were, I'm actually not sure what exactly they are, but they're about $2,500. That's hotel, that's Ubers and food, that's the booth fee. The booth was over $1,000. The booth was like $1,000 and like 50 bucks or something like that. The hotel share was like $750 or something like that for our half. But anyway, yeah, the expenses are roughly $2,500, which is a lot for a show, because normally Articelli booths are under $500. So just having a really expensive booth really bumps those numbers up. But luckily we're in the green. We're good. Anyway, let's go over counts. I sold 3 prints yesterday. I only sold 11 buttons. That's it. I sold 11 buttons yesterday. Charms, I sold 40. That's a lot more than Thursday. 40 charms is pretty good. I think I attribute that partially to the self-serve, I would say. Enamel pins, I sold 11. I sold 5 lanyards, 4 sticker sheets, 41 single stickers. That's quite a bit more than Thursday. And then for miscellaneous, I sold 3 plaster packs. Oh, I sold 5 of my Witchy Kitty blind bags, 3 more meme blind bags, meme button blind bags. I sold 5 beanies, 2 coffin bags, a bat wallet, a bat bag, 3 ID wallets, and 2 shirts, 2 button-up shirts. That's it. My best sellers yesterday were a little weird. I sold 6 of my Twilight keycaps. Pretty much like one after the other. It was weird. Like 3 people in a row bought it. And then a couple more people bought it shortly afterwards. And then I sold 3 Zims and 3 Akus. I didn't really have any like best sellers for single stickers. I pretty much sold like 1 or 2 of everything. But yeah, today's Saturday, so hopefully today goes well. The stamp rallies are going okay. The horror rally is definitely performing the best out of all 5 rallies that I'm in. And what kind of sucks is the Pop Mart rally, which is the one that I'm hosting. It's not doing very well. I've given out like maybe 10 prizes total, I think. I'll have to count the prizes, but we made 50 prizes, so we might have a lot left over. I don't know. But anyway, Jess and I are gonna go walk around, see more of the Artist Alley. I will update you guys later. You guys, I am freaking cold right now. I'm freezing. It is so cold in here. I have 2 jackets on. No, I have 3 jackets on. I've got my Kino jacket, I've got a flannel, and then I have Jess's jacket over my lap right now. I am so cold in here. It's freezing. Good morning. It is Sunday and Jess probably sick. He doesn't know yet. It's probably food poisoning, if anything. So I'm here by myself and I have to restock everything, which is fine. I hope he gets better, but I'm here a little bit earlier. I only ate a couple bites of my burrito this morning so that I would have time to actually restock everything, because I don't know if he's going to be able to make it today. So yeah, here I am. Time for counts. So I counted everything up this morning and not last night, because last night we went to go get food and then we went back to the hotel, showered, and then watched Pirates of the Caribbean, and then we crashed. So I didn't count last night. So I counted this morning. As of right now, I am, wait for it, $91 behind what I did last year, last ALA. So basically, we make 91 bucks. Great, we've met last year's ALA. The rest is just beyond. Yeah, counts are looking a little grim. It's really weird seeing the distribution of tally marks across all my products, because you'd think making a certain amount of money, you'd think like, oh, I must have sold so many of this item, but the answer is like, no, I didn't sell like any of that item. Instead, I sold a billion of all of these items. It's weird. Like, for example, I sold 1 print yesterday and I only sold 6 buttons yesterday. Where did the money come from? It didn't come from the prints or the buttons. I sold 34 charms, which was less than Friday. I sold 10 enamel pins, again, less than Friday. I sold 8 lanyards, 7 sticker sheets, 30 single stickers, less than Friday. And then I only sold 1 plaster pack. I sold 2 mystery cap bags, 1 mystery button bag, 9 beanies. I sold 4 pee pee poo poo beanies yesterday. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I brought 10 pee pee poo poo beanies, so that means I've only got 1 left. So that's cool. I sold 4 coffin bags yesterday, 2 mats and 2 patents. 3 bat bags, that's cool. I sold 3 black bat bags, 2 ID wallets, and then I sold 5 shirts. So 5 shirts was more than Thursday and Friday combined. Granted, I only sold 2 on Thursday and Friday. But anyway, yeah, counts are weird. My best sellers, as far as charms go, I sold 3 Enderman charms, and then I sold 2 of my Tomas and Guy. I've only got 1 left of my Tomas and Guy charms because I only brought 5 of each. I didn't know that Daft Punk would pop off this con. For my enamel pins, my best sellers were my both of my vessel pins. For my lanyards, I sold 2 bat lanyards. I sold 2 EP token sticker sheets and 2 Sonic sticker sheets. And then for single stickers, my best sellers were my Buff Korok, my Primordial Pouch sticker, and my If I Fits, I Sits sticker. And then for apparel, my best seller was actually my pink eye shirt. I sold 3 of those, so that's cool. My pink eye shirt is my newest design. Oh yeah, I have to show you guys my new designs. I forgot to do that. Okay, so let's see, new designs. I think I already showed you my mini pin sets of all my stars. I have a Frankenstein piece that I drew. I don't remember if I showed you that or not, but that's new. So is my Magical Girl Alan. That's new as of AWA. And then the EP token is new as of AWA as well. The EP token and the School Panda. For stickers, I've got these Chikawa designs that I did. Puking Hachiwari because when we watched that episode where he puked up a hairball, it was freaking hilarious. So I had to draw puking rainbows. Usagi eating the rich, as he would do. Punk Chikawa, and Momonga just being chaotic and violent, because he would choose violence. And I have these designs as charms as well. Little hollow charms. I think Momonga has been my best seller as far as stickers and charms go, which is funny. I think my favorite design is probably the Usagi, just because it's so funny. And then of course, I think I already showed you all the new designs of my meme buttons for the meme button blind bag, but I drew all of these little cats, and then I drew Michael and Markiplier E and the hamster and whatnot. Pee Pee Poo Poo Beanie being the best seller is not a surprise whatsoever, followed by EP. Those are definitely my 2 best designs as far as beanies go. The ribbons, I think because the sign is like so far away from all of my other display, people don't really see the ribbons that I offer. But I don't know, most people that buy from me buy more than $10. So pretty much like 99% of transactions, I'm giving away a ribbon, a cool bean ribbon. And then I'm really happy whenever I give out a Daft Punk ribbon, just because there's a lot of Daft Punk love at this show. But surprisingly not a lot of Overwatch love. I haven't really been giving out a lot of Overwatch ribbons, which is sad because I love this ribbon so much. It's so funny. And people always laugh when I give it to them. But I did sell 1 Zombabe charm. I sold one of my Usagi Bunny Girl Zombabe charms. So that's cool. These guys are technically retired designs, but I brought them back for the show because I had the room to display them. So I thought I might as well bring back some retired designs like these guys. And then my Dungeon Meshi charms, I recently retired, but I brought them back for the show because, like I said, I had room to display them. So I thought I might as well try to get rid of them. Hopefully Jess feels better and is able to come back to the booth today. But if not, I will be manning the booth by myself, which is a little scary just because it's a 10-foot booth, but I think I can manage. It is Sunday after all, so it's going to be kind of slow today. So anyway, I will update you guys later. So I laminated and cut all of my charm designs onto pieces of paper so that if I sold out of a design, a self-serve design, I could stick a piece of tape to the back of this design and then put it underneath the peg so people could still see what the design was. But then if they wanted it, I'd be able to ship it to them with a post-con shipping form. And I just sold out of my Zim charm, so I took Zim and I pasted him. He's right there. You can see his little shadow. There he is. He's sold out. It worked. Someone handed me a little Zim in the basket, so we filled out a post-con shipping form for him. People seriously put prints back like this. Like, what do you mean you're looking through and you just, like, what do you mean? Just put it back. Also, this is something else that they do. They don't put prints back or like they found them. If they see a print that's like tucked behind something else, they'll look at it and they'll just put it back like that and completely cover up whatever else is behind it. I know it's my fault for not having a very intuitive self-serve print display, but like, you know, at least try, right? At least make an effort. That's it, ALA. Goodbye.
He's not our man. If he's not with you, he's not with us. Who's he with?
Sup? Con's over in the hotel, watching Pirates of the Caribbean. We had delicious food, we had delicious dessert, and now I'm here to go over my counts with you. The con ended way better than I expected it to be, which was a pleasant surprise. Today ended up being my best day out of all 4 days. That was totally unexpected. The beginning of the day made it seem like today was gonna be like all the other days, but yeah, it ended up being pretty great. I beat out my other best day by like almost $1,000. So compared to last ALA 2025, I ended up doing about 3K more than last year. Very nice start to the year. I was really, really worried that this was just gonna be an awful show and that it would be like a really bad start to the year, because I was really disappointed in how AWOL performed. I was really hoping for like a bang to end the year, to end 2025. So coming into this year, I was like really worried that this show was gonna go poorly. And at first I kind of thought it was going poorly, but I think that's just because I thought it was slow. And a slow show doesn't necessarily mean a bad show, because a lot of people could buy something from me, but the purchase rate could be like really small, or rather the average purchase could be really small, or a couple people could buy from me and the average purchase amount could be really high. That's kind of what ended up happening at this show. I felt like not a lot of people were buying from me, but of the people that were buying from me, their average transaction was pretty high. So it kind of balanced out. Anyway, as far as counts go, I only sold 3 prints today. So that brings us to 9 prints sold for the weekend. My most popular print was my Arcadia Vessel print, to absolutely no one's surprise. I sold 9 buttons today, so that's 46 buttons total for the weekend. For charms, I sold 40, and that's 139 charms total for the weekend. My most popular charm looks like was probably Pim, or my Twilight keycap charm, or Zim. I sold 6 Zim charms, and I sold 6 Pim, and 6 Twilight keycaps. So it looks like they tied for top. So that's kind of funny. For enamel pins, I sold 7 today. That's 32 total for the weekend. My most popular enamel pin design looks like my Arcadia Vessel pin and my Eden Vessel pin. Both of my Vessel pins sold really well. And by really well, I mean I sold 4 each. So that's not a lot. I did not sell a lot of enamel pins this weekend. 32 total for the weekend. That's not a lot at all. For lanyards, I sold 10 today. That's a lot in a single day. 10 lanyards in one day. So that's 25 total. My most popular lanyard design was definitely my Bats lanyard. For sticker sheets, I sold 4. That's 19 total for the weekend. My most popular sticker sheet looks like was my Skull Panda sticker sheet. Wow. I did not expect that. When I say most popular, I mean it sold the most. I don't mean it sold a lot. I only sold 4, so not a ton there. But that was the most popular design. For single stickers, I sold 51 single stickers today. That's 148 total for the weekend. My most popular design was my Usagi design, where he says, "Eat the rich." For miscellaneous, I sold 2 plaster packs for the weekend. That's 6 total. I sold, I didn't sell any of my mystery bags, my blind bags today. For both the Witchy Kitty blind bags and the mystery meme blind bags, I sold 7 total of each. I sold 6 beanies today. That's 24 total beanies. My most popular design was the Pee Pee Poo Poo beanie. I brought 10 and I sold all 10 plus an extra to be shipped after the con. I sold 3 of my Batcat plush today. That's 6 for the weekend. I sold 4 coffin bags today. That's 14 coffin bags for the weekend. The matte black bag was the most popular. And then for the bat bags, I sold 8 fanny bats. Black was the most popular color, followed by purple. I sold 14 total. And all of those were ones that we had in hand, that we had stock on hand, because I shipped a box here full of fanny bats. So we sold enough to where so I shipped a box of the bat cats and the bat bags, but we sold enough that I didn't have to ship anything back. I had enough room in our check bags to put whatever was left to kind of like stuff them in there. Yeah, luckily we don't have to ship anything back. And then I sold 10 ID wallets total for the weekend. I sold 4 today. I believe my most popular design was my Witchy Kitty ID wallet design because I'm completely out. Like there was none left. And then I think my Has Been sold quite a bit. I don't keep track of individual sales on those. I just ID wallet in general. And then last but not least, for apparel, I sold 5 button-up shirts today for a total of 14 button-up shirts for the weekend. And get this, I sold 1 moon shirt, just 1. Out of the like 10 that I brought, I sold 1. So that kind of sucks. But hey, 1 is better than none, right? Final thoughts. I had a lot of good food this weekend and a lot of delicious dessert. We went to, what's that creamery called again?
Long Beach Creamery.
We went to this ice cream place called Long Beach Creamery. Oh my God, so good. I had the burnt caramel and the honeycomb. So good. Delicious ice cream. They hand make all of their ice cream like in-house. So it's all freshly made daily. Oh my God, it's so good. I feel like I'm spoiled now. Like no matter what kind of ice cream I eat, like nothing is gonna be as good as that was. But anyway, yeah, we have quite a few post-con shipping orders we have to get out when we get home tomorrow. Well, we probably won't start tomorrow. We'll start on like Tuesday or Wednesday. And then, yeah, I don't have another con until KatsuCon. I've got 4 whole weeks, I think. 4. Yeah, 4 whole weeks of nothing. That's not true. I don't have nothing. I have my companion. The campaign goes live on the 22nd. So I have to prepare for that. I have to do a shit ton of marketing. I'm getting the secondary sample for the companion in the mail on Tuesday. FedEx is delivering it on Tuesday. So I'll be taking some short form videos of that and taking some more photos of that and decorating it and whatnot, and probably making some ads. We'll see. But anyway, that's it for ALA 2026. I will see you guys at KatsuCon.